Hello, my name's Karen Brown. I'm a co-founder of Sybil Digital Learning, and I've been teaching imaging physics at Geisinger since 2004. Despite the advances in imaging technology, the way that physics is taught really hasn't changed much over many, many years, and we're still primarily using lecture-based teaching, and we know that that's the most ineffective and inefficient way to teach and to learn. At Sybil Digital Learning, we are using a hybrid model where we integrate the best of in-person classroom-based education with an online platform that uses micro-module-based video courses that use state-of-the-art graphics and animations to help bring the material to life and help illuminate the very complex concepts that we have to talk about. Geisinger Radiology residents have just completed the first course that we developed on radiography physics, and the feedback that we received from them was very positive. And so we're excited about that, and we're currently developing the entire physics curriculum into this format, and we're looking forward to being able to implement our next course, which is ultrasound physics, in the near future.
But Karen Brown does a phenomenal job starting from R1. She makes her way through all the modalities in a way that breaks it down to a level of a radiology resident, which it helps you interpret your films better and realize what you're looking at. She does a great job preparing us to not only pass our boards, which all of us did, but I think we all scored higher than expected in physics. Specifically thanks to her.
I think what I love the most is that she runs these dedicated interactive sessions closer to the core exam for the third years. And so she would basically pick apart each topic like radiography and dive into it in a very interactive manner. So she would say, what do you remember about radiography? And then have you teach the information to her, and she'll sort of gently guide and correct and reframe what you said so that it's factually correct and helps you retain the information better. And I think that played a huge role in how well prepared we were for the core exam. It was definitely one of my better sections, which I did not expect going into this, and a huge thanks to her for helping make that happen.
I think it's an amazing program, and I think there's two primary reasons for that. The first is the program director, the leadership. When I started here as a new educator, Dr. Ann Dunn was the program director, and she was so supportive and made sure we had plenty of time for physics. We get 1 hour every week, year-round, which when I talk to my colleagues that teach at other programs, that's a lot more time than they get, and so I've always been very thankful for that. She also was just a tremendous mentor and guide for me and helping me become a better educator, and I owe such a debt to her, and I feel like that I'm where I'm at today largely because of her influence. Dr. Pryluck is the current program director, and he's been equally as amazing to work with. You can tell he's very passionate about resident education, and he's been very supportive to us in wanting to implement new teaching methods and platforms in radiology physics education, and I really appreciate that. The second reason that I think it's a very strong program is the residents themselves. Physics is a tough subject, and probably not one that most residents get excited about. But there's a culture here that I think is unique, in that the older, more senior residents kind of propagate from year to year, and that they still come to physics sessions and they set the example that physics is important, and especially as imaging technology becomes more sophisticated, the knowledge that you're going to need some continuing education in physics, and I think it sets a really high bar for new residents. Teaching residents is my passion. It's what I love most about being a medical physicist, and I love working with the residents at Geisinger. I feel very responsible to them. I feel like it's my job to make sure that they learn and understand the material and meet their educational goals so that they can become the best radiologists that they can be. The residents at Geisinger are amazing, and the program at Geisinger is amazing, and I'm very thankful to be a part of it.